Another member of that strong Williamstown wrestling program, Aiden Meeks, has signed with Glenville State. Aiden picked up his 100th career win alongside Dylan as he capped off a great wrestling career at Williamstown. He joins a Pioneer wrestling squad that went 18-7 last season, winning back-to-back NCAA D2 Super Region 3 championships and placing 7th at the national championships, a program best finish. Aiden cannot wait to see what he can accomplish in Glenville.
I'm just really excited to see my potential and what can be for the future for me. Wrestling here at last year at State was definitely one of my favorite memories. Just everyone winning and being with my teammates was really rewarding to watch.